Jean Carroll now being investigated by the Department of Justice. DOJ is trying to determine if she lied about not receiving any help in civil cases brought against the current president. In 2023, President Trump was found liable for sexual assault and defamation. And in 2024, he was found liable for defamation again. In an appeal, Trump's attorneys have revealed that Reid Hoffman, co-founder of LinkedIn, helped pay for Jean Carroll's legal expenses, and it hurt Carroll's credibility. But the court ruled Carroll plausibly represented that she simply forgot about the arrangement. But now the DOJ, they want answers. Will they get them? And what does this mean for the infamous Carroll? Senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano is joining us right now, and Randy Zelin, criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor. Okay, Randy, I'm going to start with you. Everybody knew that she was getting funded. How do you forget that? And also, I mean, I know she's under oath. Are there any ways that she could slide and evade any type of prosecution here with the DOJ?
Let me start out by saying that not enough people are prosecuted for lying at a deposition or even lying at a pretrial hearing or a trial. So certainly, if there's an effort to prosecute people who lie, I appreciate that. But when you lie under oath, it's got to be for something material. That's where the appropriateness of a prosecution begins. So the question ultimately is, if I lied, in other words, I didn't forget, but there's evidence that I knowingly failed to disclose it, is that something that's material that would warrant a perjury investigation and a perjury prosecution? In the old days, getting someone to help you with your legal fees, it was not deemed to be material. There is a trend towards now it being material, particularly with litigation funders.
Right. Well, I mean, the president is on the hook to owe Carroll $88 million. Todd Blanche recusing himself since he was part of the president's defense attorney at the time. Judge, we all lived through this. I mean, there were a lot of questions about even her story it being verified. Again, this was for sexual assault, defamation, and defamation. It was not rape. And later, President Trump, that's been sort of erroneously put into this case as well. You agree with Randy, I'm sure, but is the DOJ right to pursue this?
I agree with Randy fully that the government rarely prosecutes. In fact, I've never even heard of a prosecution for a lie in a civil deposition. The government prosecutes for perjury when you've lied under oath in a courtroom and a bad guy got off because you lied to the jury. That's the type of typical perjury prosecution. Here the issue is it material? Not did she tell the truth, but is whoever paid her legal fees material to her claims against Donald Trump, the man? I don't think they are. And two courts have already ruled that they're not.
I just don't think, if we're really looking at it, though, you really forget who's funding your lawsuit? I mean,
probably not, given the notoriety of the funder.
Yes.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But what it comes down to, does that somehow go to
material
change the case? Misconduct? Would that give her a reason to lie about other things and really put her credibility in issue?
And we're going to watch this one. It is a fascinating one.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.